Causal origin traced to management. Disposal SI. In maintenance subsector 41A. Tasks. Locate WMD control room. Interface with WMD SI. Diagnose cause of error. Conduct any repairs needed. End work order.
Bonnier, listen up. I had sewage coming out of my fucking rinsers this morning. Ever-tight showering and manure. I want this fixed. Get it done before end of cycle and I'll throw in a juicy bonus.
Lane.
Son of a bull. Hardware error. Somebody stole the load dust. Attempting hard reboot.
Work smart, not hard.
Attempting smart reboot. Attempting manual reconfiguration.
Calculating probability of success. Doesn't look good.
I'm down.
Increase voltage.
Maximum damage achieved.
Oh no.
Whoopsie doodle. Scrap item acquired.
Magnificent.
Hardware error. Somebody stole the load dust. Attempting manual reconfiguration.
Calculating probability of success. Doesn't look good.
I'm down. Engaging hyperdrive maintenance routine.
Great work.
Critical error.
Call customer service.
Product is out of warranty.
Darn. Critical error. Schematic data not found.
Blame. Left E tight E right E Lucy.
Incorrect.
Attempting physical interface.
Yikes.
Attempting manual reconfiguration.
Calculating probability of success. Doesn't look good.
I'm down. Left E tight E right E Lucy.
Incorrect.
Critical error.
Call customer service.
Product is out of warranty.
Darn. Increase voltage.
Maximum damage achieved.
Oh no.
Whoopsie doodle. Scrap item acquired.
Magnificent.
Left E tight E right E Lucy.
Incorrect.
Son of a bull. Currently performing scheduled maintenance.
Critical error. Schematic data not found.
Blame. Attempting physical interface.
Yikes.
Son of a bull.
Critical error. Schematic data not found.
Blame. Son of a bull. Currently performing scheduled maintenance. Hardware error. Somebody stole the load dust. Status update. Broken.
Lane.
Whoopsie doodle. Scrap item acquired.
Magnificent. Increase voltage.
Maximum damage achieved.
Oh no.
Son of a bull. Lefty tighty righty loosey.
Incorrect.
Hardware error. Somebody stole the lug nuts.
Critical error. Schematic data not found.
Blade. Engaging hyperdrive maintenance routine.
Great work.
Hardware error. Somebody stole the lug nuts. Status update. Broken.
Blade.
Whoopsie doodle. Scrap item acquired.
Magnificent.
Engaging hyperdrive maintenance routine.
Great work.
Critical error.
Call customer service.
Product is out of warranty.
Darn.
Attempting physical interface.
Yikes.
Critical error.
Call customer service.
So, they finally sent backup. Guess the problem must have reached the stack tops, or Boom would have left me here to be scavenged for orcs. I'm Drummer. Hope you came armed. SI's locked itself into a recursive void loop. Whatever took a fat bite out of my thigh was all I could do to crawl in here and put the room in lockdown. You'll help out, right? Way back's clear now, right? Right.
Report. Power readings erratic. Energy fluctuations affecting WMD system. Exact cause unknown. SI offline as protected measure. Current repair protocols invalid. End report.
This is Boone. We're waiting around in feces up here, and you sending reports about erratic energy fluctuations? You have one job. Get it done. I've uploaded the SI access override codes. Don't ping me again until it's done.
Alternate system access code downloaded. Installing. Done. Revising work order task list. Done. circuitry. Purge memory banks. Reset defaults. End. Circuitry replaced. Initiated. Purge complete. Resetting to default. Done. SI ready for reboot.
Fix the problem? Good. Now, just reboot the damn thing and let's call it a day. The SI interface terminal's past that hollow door across the room. I've recovered enough to hobble out of here. Thanks, mate. Let's have a drink when you get back upstairs. I'll be at the Punk Bladder.
Initializing. Done. Boot sequence running. Done. Running diagnostics. Done. Reboot complete. SI operating at full capacity. System report. WMD system operational. Waste disposal fully functional. Report sent.
About time. I know I promised you a bonus, but you know how it is. Revenue is below targets, quotas haven't been met, my hands are tied, yada yada, take your pick. Now get back here! There's a lift in East Stack that's acting up. Almost forgot. If you run into a work Shylar kid named Trummer down there, you can...
Attention. Emergency Protocol 2 Delta 80 active. In compliance with the Arcology General Contingency Registry. Proceed via emergency tunnel bypass.
Ascent Group went into immediate default after the corporate AI filed for bankruptcy one subcycle ago. Attention, all indentured... Attention, arcology now in default mode. Attention, all indentured workers are to care... Attention, all indentured workers. This is the feed with your very own Grateful Abbott. The Ascent Group went into immediate default after the corporate AI filed for bankruptcy one subcycle ago. All attempts to contact the corporate board has failed, and we've yet to receive an official statement. The Ascent Group arcology on Velas has shut down, with some claiming it's gone into default mode. If this is true, without AG security, corporate draft teams will already be moving in. All the luck to them. As I always say, one being's ill fortune is another's opportunity. Stay tuned.
To all havers in Cluster 13, this is Poon. As you've probably noticed, our dear arcology just defaulted. I don't give a feral's ass about the whys and wherefores. Business will go on as usual. That means no panic, no whining, and certainly no slacking off. Business as usual. Understood? Go now.
Look, when we need a company rally or inspirational calf mugs to hand out, I'll let you know, okay?
Why the hostility, Poon? All I'm saying is that we should stick together in a time of crisis, and that we're here to help in any way we can.
And all I'm saying is that I don't see how you can help right now. The Ascent Group is gone, and the board has gone quieter than a null-spaced column. Maybe you people should start looking to what's next.
The Ascent Group is not just the board, Poon. It's us. All of us. United around an idea. The corporation can only collapse if we allow it.
Whatever. An idea won't feed my indents or provide security when Corpsec gets wise to the fact that their paychecks aren't coming. Now, you'll have to excuse me. My next meeting just arrived.
Fine. We'll talk again later, Poon.
Send idiots. Oh, look at you. Positively bristling with ambition and a taste for mindless violence. Just what I need. My PA before was pure bullshit. This is a crisis supernova. The Ascent Group has collapsed. Our ecology's gone into default, and we've lost contact with the board. Not that I expect those sleek suits to be able to unfuck this situation in any meaningful way. No one is getting paid, and Corpsec will soon realize that they're risking their necks for exactly 0 Eucreds. We can expect security to implode before the cycle is over. The Ascent Group AGI suddenly went quiet. That's never happened before. So the market went apeshit and forced the Ascent Group into immediate bankruptcy.
Now all local SIs are operating independently. Hundreds of optimizer protocols fighting for the same scraps. We gotta see nutrient and energy shortages within just a few cycles. Thousands of Hebbers here will suffer. Am I painting a bleak enough picture for you? We're mutually dependent on the neighboring clusters for food, energy, and other essentials. It pains me to say this, but it looks like we're gonna have to cooperate our way out of this epic mess. The other stack bosses have agreed to meet. They're a bunch of incompetent hard-noses, so don't get your hopes up. But I don't see any other options, and my imp won't shut up about this being the only way forward. I want you to handle security for the moot. In a crisis like this, you can always expect to see a few witless wonders stepping up to bat. The Turbo Vipers are already trying on a protection racket so stupid it defies comprehension. Questions? Shoot. All right, enough questions. Oh, and you'll need to gear up. Won't just be facing deep stink ferals anymore. Talk to my man Clobber. He'll set you up. Feel free to flatline any slag-headed Turbo Viper just looking at you sideways. Here? Good. Let's get this show on the road!
You must be Boomslay's pet project. He warned me you'd stop by. Looks like you picked that gear from a Warren's garbage dump. An upgrade is death in order. Here, I've sent you markers for a grafter, an armor guy, and a weapons dealer. Check in with them and get some polish on your frame. This is your lucky fucking day, because I'm also gonna give you a handout. A little something to get you started. Courtesy of Poon. And please try to exceed my non-existent expectations by not spending it all on snooze and crime-down bets. Off you go.
For any loss of neurons.
Caution. Beware of augmentation.
expecting a beating?
You there? Yes, you. The one standing around, gawking awkwardly at all the magnificence you see before you. Yes, it's true, we're on the verge of a breakthrough here. One of the biggest ever in the history of science. Check's my name, and what we're trying to do here is, well, it has to do with teleportation, you see. I have a new field generator here, and what it does is rather than teleport a person or object, well, it just keeps them in that in-between state instead. Rattles their molecules, so to speak, where they remain in stasis. Enough rattling and, well, kablooey. Of course, we do need just a tad bit more information here before the tech is perfected and ready for sale. So what do you say? Can you... Well, that's just fantastic, just fantastic. What we need, specifically, is some real-time combat data from out and about. Just get on out there, put some baddies into stasis, then just keep on keeping on, even after stasis has been achieved. I mean, really just rev it up and see what we need to push it to the utmost extremes here. Of course, there's a very good chance that our subjects may not survive this data collection process. But hey, it's all in the name of science, right? Well, that and money. That helps too. So you're ready to do your part? Go down in history as an accomplice to my genius? Just head back this way once you've had enough test subjects, and we'll see what we can do.
Data burn, neural pains, general anxiety, impotence. Whatever it is, Hans can surely help. Here are stims and salves to satisfy every need. My, what a formidable specimen you are. If there's nothing Hans can offer you, maybe there is something you can do for Hans. Interested? Wonderful. Hans will proceed to explain the situation. You see, Hans's signature ramrod bomb has been flying off the shelves lately. It seems especially popular with the Jackalans. Now the stock is running low, and Hans lacks enough ingredients to make more. One particular item is rather hard to come by. It's feral testicles, you see. They're bulls, if you will. They possess extraordinary potency due to the tough environments they grow in. The pharaohs in question are unlikely to part with their vitals willingly, so Hans expects you will have to get your hands dirty. But Hans will make it worthwhile for you. Return when you've gathered enough.
I see potential.
Give me something. Want to get...
they're rising stars. They think this thing will blow over and the Ascent group will be restored. Joke's on them. Playground. Corpsec rarely bothers, and the place is ruled by creeps and assholes. All of them armed to the teeth.
Approaching Tranquility Park, aka Grinder. 1,387 beings, 36% of which are index, and the rest non-reg habitators. Violent incidents, including murders, registered at an all-time high last quarter.
Of amped-up stim brutes and their leash-holding fulcrons into the Grinder to disrupt the moot.